Well, certainly the window of time for Iran to hold out, the regime to hold out here, is closing. But I wanted to raise another item that just came out in the last few hours. President Trump took to Truth Social, and he's been advocating for a few days now for the regime to put off the execution of 8 Iranian women protesters. He reposted a picture of all of them, urging the regime to cease their plans to execute these women. And he posted earlier today, good news, I have just been informed the 8 women protesters who are going to be executed tonight in Iran will no longer be killed. Do we know that for sure?
We don't know that for sure, but the fact that these women are now, like, we know that President Trump has saved these women for now. It's possible that the Islamic Republic might want to execute them later, but it is true that President Trump so far has saved these women's lives, and it shows that President Trump is concerned about the Iranian people. Nobody is other people are not paying attention to the suffering of the Iranian people, and President Trump brings the attention of world media back to it every single time. And by President Trump talking about these women, he's not just saving these women's lives, he's bringing the attention to the brutality of the Islamic Republic as a whole. So many people so many people talk about everybody except the Iranian people and their suffering, and President Trump does a really good job bringing the attention back to that. But every time he highlights that, like, it's really easy to dismiss the Iranian people because they're not armed. Everybody else, like Americans, are armed, Israelis are armed, Hashd al-Shabi is armed, Hezbollah is armed, so they're always part of the conversation. But it's really easy for people to just forget the Iranian people, and we're just so grateful to President Trump with bringing the attention back to them, which is also a reminder for how ridiculous it is for people to suggest that President Trump wanted to do a genocide upon the Iranian people because of the comment he made regarding ending the civilization. It's very obvious he was talking about the Islamic regime, given how much concerned he is about these 8 women and how much he's trying to avoid destroying the infrastructure. It does show that President Trump does care about the Iranian people and wants to find a way to do all of this without hurting them.
Everyone's on pins and needles, awaiting what happens in the next chapters, who emerges as the faces of who we are negotiating with. But at least in terms of these 8 women, it's to your point, President Trump is talking about them, and he may well have saved their lives. Armin Navabi, thank you very much for the time. We appreciate it.
One last thing is that we need to continue talking about these women, because the only reason why the Islamic Republic has not executed them is because the international attention. But if the international attention stops, they might get executed. So just want to say, continue talking about them. And thank you, President Trump. And thank you for having me.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.